Yo, what's good? It's K Felon for K Felon Beats, Up and Coming Rappers Academy, peaktheindustry.com. And I had a request from a friend on my list, and he's been asking me for a little while, how do you find your samples? How do you know what I mean, get those samples like J. Cole and Kanye West and some of the big wigs in the music production game that we know of, the Big Crits of the world and things like that. So what I wanted to do is just shoot this video to show you guys where exactly it is I get my samples from, or the ideas for samples and things like that. Now, before I go any further into this, there is an unwritten K Felon Beats rule, okay? I tend not to sample anything that has been a smash hit or something like that. So, for example, some of my favorite samples is, if you ever heard the game Dreams, I love that beat. That beat is just awesome. I could easily find the sample, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that in a second. But I would never touch that sample. Or Jay-Z's song Cry. I will never touch that sample. It's like there's nothing else that I could possibly do with that sample that could even match what Just Blaze did with Song Cry, or what Kanye did with that Dream sample. You know what I'm saying? And some of the samples that J. Cole touches, it's like there's nothing else I could really do with that. You feel what I'm saying? So I try not to touch samples like that. So one of the ways that I find out what has been sampled, or who sampled what, or how they sampled it, is I come to this site. It's called whosampled.com. Here you can find anything, just about, all right? The only thing you do is you come here and you type in the artist name or the producer's name that you want to look up. So we're gonna start here with J. Cole. We all know Wet Dreams, one of his latest singles. Power Trip, the Miguel John. You scroll through the list or whatever. You scroll down and see what they sampled. Now the beautiful thing is that they show you the songs that was actually sampled with, you know what I'm saying, with the beat. It shows you exactly what is sampled. And so if you look at Crooked Smile, it sampled Jennifer Hudson's No One Gonna Love You. It breaks it down for you. I don't know like how people actually go through finding this. Maybe people still buy physical copies of CDs and actually read the credits. I know I like to do that. My sister always had the latest CD, so I would open the book and just read it, see who produced it, see what the samples are, whatever, just to learn how to read that stuff. And you see, like, they show you the exact song, the exact person, the year that it was sampled in. And you can also, if you want to find a specific sample, or if you want to go, by his earlier works, you can go earliest to latest, latest to earliest. You know what I'm saying? You can just come here, and this is where I come when I'm trying to get ideas, or if I hear a song or something in a movie, or I might hear something in a commercial, and I'll be like, yo, I wonder if somebody sampled that. So I can come here and find the song and see if somebody actually sampled it. You see what I'm saying? It makes it so much easier for you, and also you learn a lot about how these producers go about putting their tracks together when you're able to find the sample and then listen to the part that they sampled. Because what I'm getting ready to show you now is another cool thing about this site that people do, and they show you the actual time that the sample appears. Okay? Alright, so now we're on this page, and this basically shows you where it has a split. It shows you the two samples, and it tells you where the sample appears in the J. Cole song and where the sample appears in the Family Circle song, which is the original sample for this. Something that he used, guess it's an element, something, I'm not sure. I would play it, I would love to play it to show you guys, but my computer is slower than George Bush, so therefore I'm not even gonna fuck with it. You can come to the page, you can check it out, you know what I'm saying? Just come here, check it out, look up some producers, learn, study. This is how I got my sound, like how I learned to be able to listen to certain songs and be able to identify them, or like be able to identify when I hear a sample, and then be able to know where to go look for it. Like, this really helps when it comes to studying the music, you know what I'm saying? And also, another thing that I do is I come to YouTube and I might look up some old school rock and roll, some 70s soul music, 60s soul music, or whatever. I basically sample off of what I hear. If I hear something and it sounds hot, if I'm watching a movie and it's just a part in there and they got some music playing, and it's like, oh shit, like, yo, what's that? I go look for that song, find it, sample it. It's all up to you, what you hear, your own, artistic license. I can't really tell you what to sample, I can just give you a direction to go in. You know what I'm saying? It's all up to you. at the end of the day. But if you have any questions, you can always drop a comment below. Make sure if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'll leave a link below where you can go check out my blog, where you can watch some more tutorials, and also leave a link below so you can connect with me on Facebook and Twitter as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Watch it over again if it's something that you missed. And once again, it's K Felon for K Felon Beats, Up and Coming Rappers Academy, PeakTheIndustry.com. I'm out of here. Deuces.